are live. Welcome. We've got the Koth tonight's team, Mortal Kombat 11, and as we mentioned in the comms, this is all about somebody in this Koth getting or reaching 12 wins. The winner of this Koth will obviously get a prize, so to speak. He'll be given automatic entry or automatic seeding rather into the next PC Mortal Kombat Invitational. So it's going to be between Jaywood Audio, Jim Chori, Trash Tash, Blino, Mott Flyer, and I'm missing somebody. Clarence Renzo. There we go. Couple of guys you saw in the Soul series this week. I remember Jaywood Audio putting on quite a nice show against Dizzle my Nizzle for Shizzle, the one guy in the FGC with the longest Steam ID. So I think what's going to happen is Mr. Jibs is with me on commentary. Welcome, Mr. Jibs. Sorry, I almost forgot about you there.
No worries. How's it going, Charlie? How's it going, viewers?
All good.
Hope you guys are excited for some MK matches happening tonight. We're just busy getting the combatants into the Koth. So far, we've got Bleon, Word the Rebel, and we're just waiting on a few more guys. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
I think what's going to happen is if we can get the guys who are in started already, because I think, we did say 7:30 it is. So if these guys are going to accumulate a couple of games as a result of other guys just being a little bit late, I think it's they obviously need to just benefit from being on time.
Yeah, very true.
So
that sounds good.
The Mortal Kombat
seems with the Rebel gone.
Okay,
Alright, I'm not sure where Mod Flyer, Clarence. I'm not seeing any of them online yet.
Okay, Jim Chori is here, Blino is here. So guys, this is how it's going to start. I will be keeping score, Mr. Jibs. If you can just continue then trying. I see Word the Rebel has joined as well.
Yo, what's up, Kevin? What's up, buddy?
And let me just activate this chat on this side as well. Guys, you're not going to see so many graphics on stream tonight with, what you usually see, the overlay and things like that. I'll be communicating with you guys in chat regularly just to keep you updated in terms of what the score is. The Koth is starting as we speak now, so it's basically 0 points to everybody. We'll just keep trying to get more and more people involved as per the invitation that was sent out. But to the guys, like I said, they are here a bit earlier tonight. If they are going to accumulate wins, it's to their benefit and obviously to the detriment of everybody else who's not here. So we're still waiting for Trash Tash. We're still waiting for Clarence Renzo and Mott Flyer. Am I right?
Yeah. Those three guys, and we should be good to go. But seems like we're gonna start off with Leono versus Jim Churi.
This is a bit of a salt. This is a bit of salt run back here.
Yeah, definitely much a run back to the Salt series that just happened recently. And there, Jim Churi was victorious over Bleon.
Yes,
so let's see tonight what Bleon is going to bring to the table and how he's going to play Jim and his fierce-looking Jax.
Well, fierce definitely, but new day. Bleon might have gone back and had 1 or 2 days of lab time. And let's see. Game number 1 of this Koth, guys. Welcome. I see Clarence Renzo has joined us online now, so he should be getting the invitation very soon, Mr. Jibs.
Trash Tash has mentioned that he's going to be joining soon. Send him an invite.
Okay, guys, so it is 1st to 12. And I think it's still early days. Obviously, it's game number 1. We've still got a while to go, but I think as it starts to unfold and as guys start getting their names on the score sheet, the rest of them will be a little bit more stressed in terms of trying to play catch up. And obviously, those that are here earlier, Jim Chori with a jumping kick into the fatal blow.
Alright, Trash Tash, I sent you a friend request.
Trash Tash is online. Okay, I got some good news, Mr. Jibs, which I'll tell you as soon as this game is finished. Jim Chori taking a lead right now. landing the forward grab there. Tries to activate the plus frames there, but goes for a forward 4 in consecutively. Probably not the most effective way to go about this, but does land the forward 3-4. Gets a full combo punish, decent punish there, 354 damage. That's a decent bit of
yeah, that's
damage
juicy.
there. Big boy damage as they call it. So with the interactable, the forward 4 lands, and it's 1 round apiece.
Final round, fight.
Keelan McAvoy saying, keep those fists hot.
Okay, so unlike what we saw in the Koth Jivs, we're actually seeing a Grin and Barrett variation here by Jim Tory.
Yeah, that's good. It's quite cool to see, you know, keeping things fresh. Grinding Barrett has its own interesting tools to utilize some overhead, low cancels, mix up pressure. Yeah, so it's very cool to see Jim Tory going grinding Barrett here.
And I think what's
Big
extremely nice
to
Jivs
Wolfpack.
is he hasn't actually played anybody else yet. So the fact that he's pulling out Grin Barrett is sorry, before I go on there, Blind already sending a statement here, so Blind rather, he's got his name on the board.
Oh damn.
Fatality.
Okay,
Well,
there's bloodshed. There's bloodshed, guys.
Yeah, no, for sure, and that's quite disgusting, that fatality there. Okay, so
No, it really is.
just
Nasty.
a quick while we're waiting for the game to start. Just as the stream started, Mr. Jivs, Charlie Wolf Gaming officially has 150 subscribers on YouTube. That's the
Yeah,
first
man.
first bit of good news. 150 subscribers. That's
Nice.
So I'm gonna go into my my YouTube, you know, my stats and just see who that 150th subscriber is. If that is somebody who plays either on PS4 or on PC, they're going to be invited to the next event that's taking place in September. And then the second bit of good news for those of you who might or might not have noticed it, if you look on the screen, guys, you'll see the brand new Charlie Wolf logo. So big thank you to the guy responsible for that, whose name will be revealed shortly.
Yeah, it's looking fresh. It's looking hella dope, Charlie. Yeah, really excited seeing the evolution coming to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really good.
Lord
And
Alice,
yeah.
Trash Dash, I see you sent me a message. I will check that shortly. Mr. Jivs, you can maybe just check there if you've been able to get him in. Okay, he's in the Koth
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is in. We're just waiting for Mart to fly at the moment.
Okay, that's
don't
fine.
see
But we've got
online.
more than enough guys to basically have this be a very competitive Koth. And Jackie, next gen, one of my preferred variations of Jackie, starting off really well here. Jason McAvoy, Lord
Charlie
Alice.
Wolf, one of Charlie Wolf's special. This next gen, which I find very annoying to fight. This character, this variation. Great armor break there
Absolutely.
by Bleon. Really establishing that Jackie cannot break away early in the match.
Well, he's got Jackie with no defensive meter at this point in time, but manages to fight the way out. Gets those sticky blue stuff on the floor. Shout
Okay,
out
going for
possibly
some
with a
neutral
surprise.
jumps.
Fatal blow, unfortunately not. Ngoni, welcome.
Welcome.
Round 2.
Guys, I have to apologize in advance if I sound a bit wrecked. I do have a bit of a hangover. But hey, it's all part of it.
Well, I think the fact that you're allowed to actually just go out with a little bit more freedom now, Mr. Jivs, one tends to kind of just take advantage of, you know, your privileges. So, you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
You know, I
Right
thought
now,
I would.
unfortunately, there seems to be a little bit of lag here. Not sure where that lag is coming from, but we'll try to sort it out as soon as possible. Mr. Jivs, please stop downloading that hentai.
Ish, bruh. A man has his addictions.
Okay, so somebody has lagged out of Koth. That
Okay,
is
he was
Blino.
disconnected. Ish, okay. Bleon has We just have to take note of scores.
Well,
With
I've
the
got the
disconnect.
score here. Unfortunately, a disconnect is a disconnect. So you're going to have to kind of work your way back in. But if you can just send Bliano or Bliano another invite, Mr.
Yeah.
Jivs.
Since we won.
So here's the thing. If Word the Rebel didn't technically win that match, so he's not going to get that point.
Okay. Alright, yeah, we
But
just need to make a note.
likewise, Bliano is not going to lose any points, so he's still stuck on 1. And he'll be back in the Koth as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's just one of those things,
Okay,
guys.
he's back in.
It's unfortunate. Hopefully, the disconnects can be kept to a minimum. Yeah, we are seeing some fluctuating things, but yeah, should be all good in the general. We're seeing a Nightwolf and
Yeah,
Cool.
the next gen Jackie is still back. Alaric
by
in chat,
Trash Dash,
Mondre
it seems.
Barnes, I have
Oh,
arrived naked and cold. Thank
boy.
you for that information there, Mondre.
Come on.
Really appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody in the chat was waiting to hear that you are naked.
man.
Okay, Blino has joined. Brian Luke, hello gents. You obviously
Alright,
back
I've
in
been
Koth.
kicked out of the Koth. Oof.
You got kicked out as well?
Yeah, I got kicked out.
Okay, we'll try to get you back in as soon as this round finishes.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a hangover from Coca-Cola Luda. It was some risky whiskeys.
Okay, so Nigel and Jackie kind of going toe to toe here. Both of them just about level on life. Even more so now. Okay, so Trash Dash here with a Shaman variation. Lands the crushing blow. Is he going to capitalize here? Gets a fair amount of damage there. 202. The lag seems to be affecting somebody. And Trash Dash finds himself taking that first round. I actually thought for some other reason, I almost thought that the... okay, so I wonder if this is possibly Word the Rebel that's causing the lag and actually causing his opponents to disconnect, because it's now the second game in a row and seems to be the common denominator so far, Mr. Jiv. So we just need to watch exactly what happens and transpires here, because
Sure thing. Oh yeah, maybe you can send me an invite to you, so if I can get some visuals. I'm blind at this very point.
Okay, sent. Should be on his way fairly soon here, Mr. Jivs.
But yeah, let's keep an eye on Word the Rebel, and if it continues, then yeah, we might need to make some adjustments.
Okay, great crushing blow there by Word the Rebel there. Good use of that dive bomb as well. Unfortunately, I know this must be quite disheartening for Trash Dash, because having taken that first round and worked really hard. Yes, we do know that the lag does affect both players, but you know, it is unfortunate. Quite aware of where to block. There is Jackie as 100 piece. Mr. Jivs, have you received your invite?
I have received it. It says game not available. I'm struggling to enter in, but yeah, I'll try work on it, and I'll try make my way back in as soon as possible. Maybe someone else in the Koth can also send an invite. If you guys are watching, please send an invite to yours truly, Mr. Jibs. And yeah, hopefully I can get back in.
Okay, so what's happening right now is both these players are just about level on points. Life points, that is. Trash Dash finding an opening here with a 273 combo, lands the overhead, has Word the Rebel in fatal blow territory. And he looks very comfortable right now, Mr. Jivs.
Alright.
Okay, he's obviously both players in fatal blow territory right now, so one wrong move could affect the game's outcome, but unfortunately for Word the Rebel, nope. Trash Dash takes that game. He now puts himself on the scoreboard. He's got one alongside Blino. And let's just see if the Koth is going to be a bit more stable now.
Alright,
according to-
I'm restarting my MK.
Okay, what I'll do in the meantime, just so that you've got some sort of visuals there, Mr. Jivs, I will just share my screen on Discord in the meantime until we're
Thanks,
able
brother.
to get you back into the Koth.
Hayden Goni.
Mild
What's up, Deathstroke?
Okay, have you got visuals at least without sound?
Okay. Yes, I've got visuals.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so Clarence Zenzer now joins the Koth. Let me just send this to everybody out in all the other groups, especially for those who do not have their notifications set yet for whenever a stream of mine goes live. I'm just going to be
guys,
sending
we
it
gotta-
to every single group that we do have, of which there are many.
Check the notification bell. Become part of the notification squad so that you guys don't ever miss some heated MK action. And we've got some signature Clarence Renzo Liu Kang
round.
going up against Ancestral Nightwolf. No, sorry, Shaman Nightwolf.
Okay, so already we're starting to see, Mr. Jivs, that the lag issue seems to have stabilized, at least so far.
Gets hit by that low. Sneaky roll.
Okay, great wake up there by Trash Dash and gets the breakaway. And you know, one of those things that Mortal Kombat fans are really peeved off about is that people actually get rewarded for breaking away because the opponent seems to whiff on it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what
Yeah.
happened to Clarence and Trash right now. But Trash takes that first round actually quite comfortably. He's still got about 65%.
Yeah, that
right,
was
that's
looking
right.
quite comfortable on Trash's part. Okay, Clarence goes for some zoning. Nightwolf uses that great reflect there, shooting up some lightning arrows to get a knockdown. But Clarence closed the gap, and it's now laying in some smack into Nightwolf.
This is exactly where he wants Nightwolf. I mean, as Liu Kang, if he's got that corner position, Mr. Jivs,
Oof, yeah,
can
this is
dish out
dangerous.
quite a bit of damage, and that's exactly what C
Right there,
409.
409. Juicy.
Absolutely. And great end to the round as well because Clarence has maintained that corner position. And Nightwolf seemed rather uncomfortable trying to fight his way out of that corner there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to really try fight his way out of there. Otherwise, this could very well be the death of him. Push the flow.
Okay, lands a crushing blow here. Decent amount of damage, 250.
The knockdown. Nice throw.
Mixing it up quite nicely because I think anybody would have probably thought he was going to go further towards the corner, but did the reverse grab, lands the fatality, and guys, I'm not sure if these guys think that this is the Salt series because we're seeing quite a bit.
Guys, why is there so much salt? Who's pissing off who here?
Okay, so
Damn.
that's Trash Dash taking his second game.
Nightwolf wins.
Okay, maybe the PC boys in general. I think, I don't know. Maybe we just some really. Maybe we've got issues. Who knows?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But right now, guys, in this first to 12 victories, Trash Dash now goes into the lead, having taken 2 games in succession. He now overtakes Bliano, who's still stuck on 1 game. He unfortunately disconnected. Hopefully, he's going to be able to get back in. Mr. Jivs, I'm just going to try and send you another invite.
Fantastic.
And let's
Is Mart Flyer on at all?
Mod Flyer,
an
I do
appearance.
not see. I do not see Mod Flyer in.
Right. That's
Memory
unfortunate.
lane.
He does it a mean Scorpion. But yeah, he needs to get his ass on stream.
Well, I must be honest with you. I don't actually recall Mod Flyer responding to my message today, nor the first time I sent the message out. So it might be that he just busy. Guys, already we have 20 people in chat right now. Absolutely fantastic. I know you guys are probably all
going?
waiting patiently for 9 o'clock to see Bayern Munich kick some Paris ass. But while that's
There's some
happening, guys, there's some
gem
Mortal Kombat
dominance.
action for you guys. Okay,
Yeah,
so Jim
big shout
Todd
out
is
to
back
you all
on the
in
card.
chat. We've got Dominic J500, Salt Learning, Monray Barons for the Matoka. And yeah, what's up? AK Slay.
Fatalities are how we show love, says Brian. Absolutely true.
Definitely, guys. You're playing Mortal Kombat. You're not playing. I don't know what. My Little Pony. Tetris. Yeah. If you can't take the fatalities, then get out.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly if Nightwolf meant to do that, but the down 3 low profile Jax's fatal blow attempt got a little bit of damage in the process as well. So Trash is looking fairly comfortable, having already taken 2 games with the Jivs, and looks to be a little bit of a as I say, he was going to be an obstacle. Jim Turi lands a 300 plus combo. No, 2 up, another crashing blow.
Whenever Jack lands that,
another 379, and that's Jax, isn't it? That's Jax. He's thought to himself, you know what, enough grinding, Barrett. Go back to hunker down. Still has a bit of a way to go. Oh, unfortunately, this is going to kill.
Will he confirm? Oh,
lands the raw Hail Mary fatal blow, and Trash suddenly now finds himself with 3 on the board.
Finish him.
Mr. Jivs, just don't forget to go AFK, please. I see you are in the Koth.
Ooh, yes. Let me do that. As much as I would love to get in some action, tonight is not my night.
It's not. It is not.
Instead, I'm glad to be here, witnessing some lovely matches between these fine combatants.
Guys, in chat, thank you so much already. We've seen the likes being dropped. We've seen the chat being active. We've hit 150 subscribers this evening. Absolutely fantastic. And, just keep showing the love and support, guys. We really appreciate it here at Charlie Wolf Gaming. And like we said so many times, none of this would have been worth it if it weren't for you guys in chat just keeping this alive. So, guys, I'm sure a lot of you were waiting patiently to hear some sort of an announcement during yesterday's DC fandom, the most disappointing fandom I've ever experienced. But there were some reveals, unfortunately.
No, there was some hype stuff.
There was some hype stuff, no,
games.
For sure.
Unfortunately, no NetherRealm announcements.
No, not
but
at all.
Yeah, they've been rather quiet lately, but hey, we got a good-looking games up on its way with Gotham Knights game, Suicide Squad game.
Yep, and it's all
some hype
way,
movies.
shape, or form related to NetherRealm. You know, Warner Brothers obviously show their love in terms of what they've done for Mortal Kombat. And I'm sure we're going to see some high-quality games coming out there as well. There's not much is playing right now. Unfortunately, this is not a cost for him. This is to get some of the new guys.
Ooh, guys, Trash is cooking early on in this match. What's Leon gonna do? He needs to polish up that hammer and get to work with it.
Okay. Good grab there by Biano. Unfortunately, it doesn't get Nightwolf in the corner. It's a mid projectile.
Yeah, those lightning projectiles from Nightwolf, it's deadly. Mid hitting, you can't duck it. Difficult to jump sometimes. You really have to get your timing on point.
I see one of the OGs of the Steam community, Forensic, is in chat right now. Welcome.
Forensic! What's up, buddy? Welcome. Great to have you here as always.
Forensic, if you are listening, there might be an opportunity for you. We do not have bot flying in the chat, so if you do want to join the course, just let us know in chat, and we'll be more than happy to send you the outstanding invitation to this particular
Charlie Wolf, do you think these gents are ready for that Sub-Zero? There's no other Sub-Zero like that Sub-Zero.
Well, there's only one way to find out, Mr. Jivs. If Forensic
yeah, it could be
wants to join the
interesting.
course, just let us know in chat. We'll send you an
let us
invite,
know.
and you can join us.
Okay, gets the knockdown, which is great for closing in space, which he is done. Putting Trash into the corner. Getting some nice, great combo. 355 damage.
Big boy damage there.
Big boy,
Keeps him in the
indeed.
corner. I'm not sure that anti-air was intended, but it worked. Right, wake up. Great forward 3-4. Oh,
Leon!
Leon is on fire right now.
Damn, man! Okay.
Okay, he's in the corner right now.
We won't speak to
great
great
breakaway.
Throw
It's a
escape, and
big
like
punch.
that, Leon takes a match.
Sunday night tough for me though. Okay, that's fine.
And that puts
Forensic,
him at
he's on 2 as well.
3 wins now?
No, he's on 2.
Disconnected?
Now the disconnect didn't count, so he won the 1 game, and this is now his 2nd game that he won.
Okay, cool. So this is 2
So
wins to Leon.
Trash and Leon are the only 2 people on the score right now, or on the score sheet right now. What's up, Carlo and Mr. Jizz?
Hey, guys!
Okay, so let's
What's up?
just keep our eyes on this particular matchup here, because there were some connection issues with Word the Rebel a bit earlier on. Who caused Leon to connect the last, or disconnect the last time.
Okay.
So let's just keep our eyes
Crossed.
closely on this, and we might have to make a call if this is going to persist, because you know we don't want disconnects that we can avoid
Exactly.
stopping momentum. And I think Leono has got a little bit of momentum right now, so just keep your eye on the connection here, guys. As you can see, there's no issue with Traderwood Audio's connection. It's 49 ping from my side. But
Yeah,
I
the
don't
thing
know.
on my side looks excellent. I'm seeing like pretty much everything 50 and under, which is great.
So far it looks good.
Yeah, it's great. Yo, what's up, Keenan? Also known as Panda Bear _ YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel, guys. Give it a look. You're gonna see some fantastic Citrion gameplay,
And you know what? We
which
talk
is
about-
rare.
We talk about evolution, Mr. Jibs. And there's no longer just Cetrion play now. There's just there's a Kung Lao, there's some Sub-Zero. He's
Yeah,
been
we're doing more.
diversifying his portfolio, so to speak, as Panda Bear.
Yeah, Wicked
Charles, I
Shanks.
see you in chat.
Yo, what's up, Shelzable? The one and only Shelzable. Welcome, brother.
Another one of the OGs of the FK scene.
Yeah, also putting out fantastic content. Please keep an eye out, guys. He's got like almost a MK podcast where he brings on
Let's
guys
talk
from the
FGC.
community, and yeah, they talk all things fighting games, life, great topics, great
Great
discussions.
stuff there.
Yeah.
Shoutable, big shout out to you, and thank you as always for the support that you show us in everything FGC Africa related. 24 guys in chat right
With the
now.
Rebel, with Clown Prince, who is very annoying with those batsy pew pew projectiles.
Great punish though, great escape as well, great grab. Okay, so Lino, after taking the game before this, is down and scouts the throw
fantastic.
attempt down to
Finish
crushing
there.
throw, 318. And you know, Mr. Jibs, you're talking about Clown Prince. That projectile, that amplified low projectile, in terms of chip damage, is so rewarding
It's
for Joker.
disgusting. So much damage. It's really nasty. But yeah, it's a great tool. That's why this variation.
Oh, that's
is
a great
particularly
conversion
strong.
though.
Great conversion there.
Well, the skill.
I think so. I think this
Still
is.
a hammer
I know the
blow, yeah,
last
no,
hit
he's
does
dead.
quite a lot of
So dead.
damage. Yeah, that's it. DE80.
Leono not going out, down without the fight rather. Oh, locks that at the last minute. And look at that chip damage there. Jibs, it is ridiculous.
Yeah, both players trading some projectiles here. But now they've made themselves close the distance coming in.
Oh, it's a great play there from Leono.
Yotarugo in the corner. 3 hammers
355.
into 355.88.
Checks him with the down one, but Leono's got Joker exactly where he wants. Great jump there from Joker.
Some NJPs. Hoys the disabled guy out of the
Another
wheelchair.
win for Blino. He's now level with Trash Dash on 3 points. And already at this stage, Mr. Jivs, it looks to be, at this point at least, a 2-horse race between Blino and Trash Dash. It's the
Yeah.
first to 12, guys. For those of you who don't know, it is a first to 12.
Yeah. But we've
Blino
got
and Trash Dash are tied on 3 games apiece. Nobody else is on the score sheet right now, but this is the Koth.
yeah,
And
we've got
anything
Clarence
can happen.
Renzo and Jim Curry on their way. So yeah, let's see if these guys can get some games in. What's up, Judante.
Mk11
Sounds
yeah.
Spanish.
That can't
Hola,
savage.
amigo. ¿Cómo estás?
Okay, so this is going to be quite an interesting match here, Mr. Jibs, because as we know, Clarence Renzo is no slouch with the Liu Kang
not at
pick.
all.
He
Not
plays
at
Kung
all.
Lao, he plays Liu Kang. Me personally, I think his Liu Kang is much stronger than his Kung Lao, and that's exactly
I
what's
have
gone
to agree
tonight.
there, definitely. So yeah, I think he knows, especially after the previous Salt series, after losing to Solomon's 92, I believe it was 3-5.
That's correct.
I think now he just is going to focus on his strengths, which is with the chosen one, Liu Kang, and this insane Luhan Quan variation.
You know, the nice thing about this Koth setup, you know, as Dante is rooting for his man Renzo here. The nice thing about the Koth setup is it just takes somebody to get a little bit of momentum, and suddenly, as we see Blino here, can suddenly find himself, 3 games on the board. So it takes one little bit of momentum, and you can suddenly find yourself in the lead. And Clarence Renzo looks to be doing a bit of a number on Blino right now.
Definitely. He's rocking the Osh-Tech, the recent Combat League season Osh-Tech skin. Yeah, I quite like the Osh-Tech vibes, being a Kotal fan myself.
I actually played
I know-
with Kotal in the recent edition of the Combat League, or the recent season
Yeah,
rather.
some Bullock, eh? You've been
Some Bullock,
enjoying
yeah, I
that
just
Bullock.
picked him up and I
I
thought
see.
he looks fun. And flippin' hell,
Yeah.
he's fun. I know
No,
you
I don't
play a
like.
bit of the
I
Timmy.
don't like that Charlie Wolf has picked up Bullock. It's it's a problem, guys.
Well,
Guys in
Clarence
chat.
Renzo has just picked up his first win. So he's on the score sheet right now, and he knocked Leon out, so his 2 games 3 comes to an end. And now it's all about trying to get Renzo off his throne. Judante, I'm sure you're happy with that showing there by Clarence Renzo. Really did a number on Shao Kahn right now. So you know what, Mortal Kombat 2 music playing in the background. Mortal Kombat 2 final battle, Liu Kang versus Shao Kahn. And Liu Kang, as the law suggests,
Yeah.
reigns victorious. Clarence Renzo now on 1, Trash Dash and Leono on 3. Everybody else yet to get themselves onto the score sheet.
Welcome, Prakash, Para, Surama,
The OG.
VOG.
Doctor.
Not to have you, Dr.
Guys, don't
Death.
forget, on Thursday evening, Salt Series comes to a close. And I like to put it this way, a temporary close. We're going to have the hypest episode of the Salt Series. Catch your man, Para Surama, who will be co-commentating with me on Thursday evening. We're going to have some super matches for you on Thursday
Gonna
evening,
be
guys.
hype.
So please
Going
join in
to
for
be
the
hype.
Salt Series finale. ESCOM willing, or ESCOM dependent.
Yeah.
And if it does happen,
Great
it's going to
nights.
be the best, biggest Salt Series edition ever. And Jim
Got Zhu
Shore is
saying,
you know what,
come on,
Clarence,
Renzo. So yeah, Zhu. Let's see who will be victorious in this Koth. Zhu will be the winner. Zhu will be the. Never mind. I don't know what else.
I see exactly what you were trying. You know what? Big up to you, Mr. Jibs, for trying that. And I'm not sure, unfortunately, on 2 occasions now, Clarence Renzo has tried the parry. And on both occasions, Jim Chori has just looked at Liu Kang, making a fool out of himself and bashing his head in the process. But Clarence Renzo realizing that strategy wasn't working, fighting back, but he is fighting against Jax here. And I think probably Jax's strongest variation, who just manages to block
Hail
that
Mary.
fatal blow attempt. And I
Blocks
think he
it.
closes out that round now. So Jim might get himself on the board here if he's able to close out this game against Clarence Renzo.
Let's see, Jim boy,
Jimbo.
Jimmy boy. What can you do? Keelan McAvoy saying these gents are just warming up.
Well, that's normally the case when you start on stream. Great crushing blow there.
Oh,
Forces the breakaway. Oh, and
that's
Jim.
some heavy
Jim
cranial
Shori.
damage.
Yeah, no, he's got some sort of brain damage there. We might have to call Parasurama to go and
Definitely.
do some surgery there. I smell that wind coming. Says James McAvoy.
Oh,
Jason
lands a
McAvoy.
fatal
not
blow.
James.
This isn't going to kill,
going to
but it's
kill.
going to add some pressure. It's going to make Jim think twice on whatever he decides to do.
Oh,
And there you go, gets clipped by the zoning. Ah,
Great play
Smart
from Clarence.
to
I
do
must
the-
say,
yeah,
very smart play
definitely.
there from Clarence Zenzo, realizing that he doesn't need to go in and attack. Liu Kang fairly strong with the zoning game and uses exactly that to close out that second round, and suddenly he finds himself with a little bit of momentum going into round number 3.
whoa, we're submitting some teabags from Renzo. Renzo, you dirty man. Saint Salt series.
But I think, whenever people find themselves on a Charlie Wolf stream, automatically the salt just comes to mind. So you know what? Big up to
Yeah,
these
they see
boys.
the
If they
name
wanna
Charlie Wolf
dish
and
out some
they
salt,
develop Salt. I
go
don't
for
blame
it.
them.
Go for it. We've seen Blano with his very first victory doing that very nasty looking Shao Kahn fatality. Okay, this is dangerous territory for... And watch out for the jump into the fatal blow.
Oh,
Keep on the board.
damn! Jax getting that fatal blow in,
Finish him.
really beating up Liu Kang like he's asking for some high school lunch money. And yeah, there goes Renzo. Come again.
So what
And
we
we got a
have here...
fatality.
What we have here is Jim Chori now on the
I
score
love this
sheet.
one.
He's got himself 1 point. Clarence Zenzo's got himself 1 point. And then Blino and Trash Tash, they are tied on 3 games apiece. And coming up next is Trash Tash himself. So is he going to be able to continue that win streak and get himself onto 4 and ultimately take the lead?
We shall
Or
see, we
is
shall
Jim
see.
Chori going to say, nope, not so fast. I've only got
Yeah.
1, I still need to catch up a little bit. This is just absolutely fantastic. Just seeing these
Wow.
guys battle it out for top spot. It can go anywhere in the Koth setting, Mr. Jivs. And
It is. And
I
I
think
hope
it's
you're a
not
fan
now.
of baseball, Charlie Wolf, because it seems like Jax is, and he's going to be playing, hopefully, for Jim, playing a lot more baseball with every single combatant's head in this Koth tonight. So, let's see what happens.
now, for those of you who are viewing the Koth right now, Trash Tash, just some background. He hasn't played, or let me rather put it this way. I haven't been seeing any of Trash Tash for the whole first year of Mortal Kombat. And it was only perhaps in the last 2 months where I came across him in Combat League, reached out to him, realized that he was local, and I mean, as you can see here, guys, just because somebody hasn't been seen by the majority of the community does not mean that they cannot play. And we already saw tonight, this guy's Nightwolf was no joke.
Definitely no joke. I actually haven't, I don't think I've played against Trash Tash. So it's cool to see him in action here.
David Zerf, Donovan,
Oh.
Peter Reborn,
Donovan! How's it gonna? How you doing, brother?
Parasurama, as always, thank you so much. Christian Clay, I see you in chat. Lord Aries, I see you.
What's up, Christian?
All the PS4 boys coming to show some support.
Oh,
Great
fantastic
combo
confirm
conversion
there.
Not gonna kill, but is that going to be something that Trash Tash is going to regret? Because
Listen,
Yeah,
in
this
this
is
game,
Jax.
pressure
This is
is
Jax.
everything. Oh, and there we go. This will kill. This will take out Trash Tash. But now both of the fatal blows are gone, so that's no longer a resource for either one of them.
Round 2.
And yeah, Jax's arms is heated up, which is really scary. Immediately keeping the pressure there.
So many of Jack's players often sleep on his projectile game because when his arms are heated up, the speed of those projectiles coming out of his arms is unbelievable. And Jim Chori just goes ham and says, Trash Tash, you know what? I'm in business here. Jim Chori now has 2.
Jax wins.
So Clarence Zenzo stuck on 1. J-Word Audio yet to get off the board.
Yeah, Jax's projectiles are actually something else. Like, I've seen a lot of people recently, bring forth to light Sonya's annoying onion ring projectile game, but I've seen before with Jax players are even able to outzone Sonya once they're heated up.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got some good combinations with their rocket launcher and fire projectiles.
And I think because of the damage that Jax players have access to with the arms heated up, They often want to do what Jax does best and just, stay in the face of their opponents. But some Jax players, I noticed, the moment their arms are heated up, actually just try to get some zoning going, and the amount of damage and the speed of that zoning is such that they can actually lean on that strategy as opposed to just being
for sure, and then throw in a ground pound here and there, and then you've got like this insane range game. So yeah.
Okay, I just got a message from Kin in the WhatsApp chat just saying that he's going to watch until the last 15 minutes before the UEFA finals because he wants to see Bayern Munich whoop PSG's backsides.
Yeah, those Germans are deadly ish.
Yeah,
after what they did to Barcelona.
Barcelona, absolutely. Well, here's Jim Story going up against Word the Rebel now. Word the Rebel trying to get his name on the score sheet.
Clarence sending me a message saying he can't see J-Word in Koth. Clarence, J-Word is here. He is Word the Rebel. And he's up against Jim right now with one of my favorite characters and variations, Totemic. Bring on that kitty. We all love it. I love it. Some great push action.
Jump in there from Jim Chori. Tries the crushing blow attempt. Blocks it and does the amplified back forward too. Oh, so lucky there that he didn't get the crushing blow. Great block.
We've got Andy Otam in chat. What's up, Andy? I'm sure you're happy to see some Koto action here. Unfortunately, he doesn't land that unblockable. Jim wise for it, jumping, tries to get the fatal blow. Yo, throwing a projectile so close. That's risky.
Acknowledging the 150 subs. Thank you so much, Andy Otam, and everybody in chat who is subscribed. If you're not subscribed, guys, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like. And you can be guaranteed if you are into Mortal Kombat content, you're going to be seeing Mortal Kombat content every single week. The channel is about 3 months old now, and it's just been absolutely fantastic, the journey.
Lord Aries saying, damn, Jax! Yeah, this Jax is looking kinda scary, man.
Great grab kick there, great spacing as well.
Blockable.
Crushing blow.
Donovan, you can send me that rooster bunny, brother. I am very much hungry right now.
They were audio having a little bit of difficulty here, Mr. Jivs. And unfortunately, the neutral jump kick of Jim Chori now ties Jim Chori level with Dash and Bliano. All on 3. Clarence Enzo still stuck on 1. And J-Word Audio yet to still get himself on the score sheet. So J-Word Audio, or Word the Rebel as is better known to the Steam community, having to play a little bit of catch up here now because we've got 3 players in this Koth on 3 points, and Clarence Enzo, although only on 1 point right now, has himself on the score sheet, so a little bit of pressure being felt by J-Word Audio or Word the Rebel.
Yeah.
Blino's back in the Koth right now, and he's going to bring that Shao Kahn to try and knock Jim Chori off this throne. So whoever wins this match, Mr. Jibs, takes the lead in this Koth. That's as simple as it is.
And this Koth, Charlie, is to 10?
12.
To 12. Alright.
All the way
so
to
yeah,
12.
some players are already nearly a quarter way, a third way there.
Well, the winner of this match is a quarter way there. That's as simple as it is.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this match right now has the opportunity to take the lead in this particular Koth. And that might just make them feel like, you know what, that's exactly where they want to be. Neutral jump kick didn't look like the most...
Keelan McAvoy saying, preheat the oven. I think in response to Jim Churi, who's cooking with his Jax. Kevin Johnson saying, let's go boys, bring the heat. And yeah, that's what they're doing.
My buddy Sanazuki is in chat. Sanazuki, you know, it's such a pity that we have so much connection issues because, guys, for those of you who don't know, Sanazuki is one of the strongest players on the team.
Sanazuki is insane.
He is
like the man's scary.
Insane.
He's scary. It's always great to fight. Really makes one sweat.
We'll try to make something happen where Sanazuki can maybe go up against somebody in his region.
Yeah. So now we're gonna make a plan. We need to see more of you, buddy.
No, absolutely. Guys, don't forget also, you know, every week the community has something going. So on Monday nights we've got the elimination chamber.
Stomping the yard.
Tuesday we got FGC Africa, and there's so much changes happening there right now, guys. It's bound to get you guys excited. So don't forget, Monday elimination chamber, if I'm not mistaken. Just help me if I'm
tomorrow
wrong.
is another show of the elimination chamber.
Tuesday
which
Combat
is
Africa,
very cool.
Wednesday Fight Night, Fight Club, Thursday Charlie Wolf. You know, it's happening here in Africa, and guys, if you
For
can
those
make
that
it,
didn't get
to
the
be
memo
there,
and are fighting in elimination chamber, I know the guys have changed the system. It's now moved to challenge. So if you're participating and you haven't created a challenge account, make sure to do that. And yeah, join in.
Okay, so Jim Chori again
Enraged
has
for that.
Shalkat in the
Close
corner,
tonight.
down to crushing blow, gotcha grab, restand, grab, crushing blow.
Oh!
This is Jim.
Great grab, crushing blow.
Jim
That's
means
scary.
business. Jim
That
is
is
just
scary.
going
Great
apeshit
flawless
right
block
now.
there.
Are we going to see a fatality, a brutality? Okay, yes, it's quite interesting as Jim takes the lead in the Koth now, guys. Whoever of you are in the Koth who are supporting Jim Chori will be glad to know that your guy is now in the lead. He's now on 4 points. Trash Dash and Bleon on 3 points. Clarence Zenzo on 1, and Word the Rebel yet to get off the mark. But Jim Chori starting to put in the work now and is starting to well, at least he's taken the lead. And yes, quite an interesting bit of information here for you, Mr. Jim, just based on what we were talking about earlier on.
Yeah.
Sanazuki says that he's been playing fairly comfortably with Ngoni
Ngoni,
fairly
okay.
recently.
So that's good. That's a good sign.
We're definitely going to have to try to get something happening where we can see Sanazuki on stream, because guys,
Very cool.
if you haven't seen Sanazuki, one of the finest, most intelligent Mortal Kombat 11 players I've seen on Steam.
Yeah.
And
It's really
we need to
good-
get him on Koth. So
team
big shout out to
PT
you,
talent there.
Sanazuki.
I
Travis
think even
McCollum.
for all the PS4 viewers watching, I think it'd be good to see for them to see Sanazuki in action as well.
Okay, so let's see if Clarence Zenzo is going to now get himself on, extend his points tally here rather. He's on 1 right now, Jim on 4.
There goes that Liu Kang fast 1-2-4 string.
Okay, just missed that rocket launcher there, and Jax, no chip damage. Amplified projectile from Liu Kang coming through, and these guys are playing the spacing game right now. Jax eventually making his way back in. And this is where Jax becomes
Landing that
dangerous.
fast mid.
This
Oh,
is where
it
Jax
lands that
becomes
overhead.
extremely dangerous.
Jim's been
And
quite
that's
lucky
it.
with that overhead fatal
That's it.
blow so far. Playing in tonight's Koth, he seems to be landing it, which when you land that overhead, you get some insane damage output.
Well, there we had 370 if I'm not mistaken. And
Yeah.
after a very strong start in that particular round, this is Jackson that Clarence is fighting against. And again, 297 off the bat.
Oof.
Mixing it up a little bit. Oh,
Ooh,
and
great
Clarence
job mixing
Zenzo
it up
has
there.
absolutely no answer for this. Jax was going apeshit right now.
He is indeed. Clarence trying to fight back. Doesn't land the wake up there.
Okay, so Clarence now resorting to a little bit of grabs
Okay.
here, and
Yeah, it's
maybe
good
it's not
mixing
a
it up.
bad strategy.
Ooh, great throw tech.
Yeah, Jim
by Jim.
obviously became aware of that very quickly and made himself ready for that throw tech there, and it's exactly what we saw.
Saying Liu Kang,
Zenzo has
eat a
got
rocket.
access to his fatal blow. Unfortunately, he tries the Hail Mary dragon kick and
Misses.
loses his legs in the
Oh
process.
shit!
You haven't seen that
shit.
before?
That was nasty. Okay, guys, Jim is on fire. Damn, he's now
on
more
fire.
than a
More
third.
than just Jackson's hands that on fire. Jim
More
is
than
on
a
fire
third
as well.
way
He's
to
now got
victory.
5.
Is this Atrocity Smurf? I think there's been some definitely, I don't know, some coaching here or some private lab sessions. I don't know what's been going on with Jimbo. Jimbo, he's looking strong. And Ngoni's saying, Mop! Indeed, that was
I saw General Jaeger
not
in chat.
no sunlight liquid.
General Jaeger, welcome. Let's
Yo,
get hyped.
away, Sampi! That's it, yay. Let's get hyped.
Guys, just big thank you from our side. I sound like a broken record whenever I say this, but you have no idea how much your support means to me. 666. I'm not sure
Kang
how
will
to
be the
pronounce that.
Blade
666. Okay. Kang will be Blade Runner. Let's see what's going to happen here. We've got Trash Dash back. He's on 3 points. Going up against Jim Chori, who's now on 5 points.
Salam Sahil, Ismail, how's it going? Greetings, brother. Love you guys. No homo. Love you, no homo to General Jaeger.
Okay, so what we've got here now is Trash Dash saying, you know what, this is a great opportunity for me to get back. But again, Jim Chori is like 5 to 5 on these things. This back
Yeah,
crushing blow is just...
I've never seen that overhead fatal blow hit so much.
and
Damn.
suddenly, Trash Dash is just... You know what, his
This
life
is
is
bringing
gone.
back some PTSD to the first tournament I played, first offline tournament I played in Mortal Kombat. I was taken out of that tournament by Ajax, and this is bringing some solid post-traumatic stress disorder to me right now.
Well, I must be honest with you, if you didn't
So,
know
yeah, I'm
this,
gonna need some
you know
doctor's
what,
advice.
I mean, you know that I hate Robocop as a character. Just the entire
Yeah.
design. But in terms of fighting a character, I can't seem to get anywhere fighting Jax. He's just one of those
Yeah.
characters that I just have so much difficulty playing. And you know, if I look at what Trash Dash is going through
Yeah, he
right
makes
now,
you sweat. This
can
character makes me
understand.
sweat. He makes one need to change one's briefs regularly. Yeah, if he's on fire and if he's got that pressure going, then yeah, RIP to whoever his opponents are, which in this case is Trash Dash. And yeah, Jim has decided he's going to put everybody in wheelchairs tonight
well,
and
for those of you
make
who don't
Kota
know,
Khan not feel too bad.
anybody who's here to
Disabled
support
gang.
Jim Chori, and there's quite a few from what I can see. The McAvoy guys, I saw Evan
Yo,
Zerf.
McAvoy fan.
So if you can just let Jim know if he's not aware, you know, sometimes we do get carried away playing Mortal Kombat, but he is halfway to taking the Koth. He's got 6 wins right now. He's halfway there. And his closest rival is Trash Dash and Reno, stuck on 3. Word the Rebel coming back now to try and get himself onto the score sheet. And Mr. Jivs, I have to say this, I think that the moment J-Word Audio, Word the Rebel, gets himself on the score sheet, that's going to then give him momentum to actually get a few more wins under his belt.
I think
we know
so,
he
I
can
think
play.
so.
We saw him play on Thursday against Dizzle. He came so close at such short
He's
notice.
no slouch. Dizzle's no slouch, and Word the Rebel put an impressive show there. Definitely was my favorite match of the evening. So come on, Word.
Okay, already 131 damage off the bat. And this is maybe the game that he's going to play now. A little bit of a zoning game here by Joker.
Joker and his
Backing off.
tricks, bringing out the puppets, bringing out the
Jax.
magic boxes, ground pounds.
Oh, great. Oh, unfortunately, no conversion.
Great blocking here by Jimbo. No conversion there.
Tiny, a bit scrappy there. That
It's
little
a
exchange. Oh, great. 2-1-2, and the jump
Oh.
into the fatal blow.
Alright,
Jim Chori
alright.
Special.
I mean, with about half of his life, most certainly won't kill. But yeah, this is going to be very dangerous for Word the Rebel.
Oh, he's got heated arms against him. Great wake up.
Both these guys are similar life points here, but as saying that Jim takes that round.
Evan Zerf saying, haha, Jimbo is in the zone. Well, he's used his fatal blow, and this is where, you know, I saw at the beginning of this match, the strategy that was used here by Joker was one of zoning, and I think this is where he's going to get most of his joy. Jim obviously aware of it, so he's trying to make his way in.
Yeah, with the rebel going for that low in that string, maybe mix it up with a high.
Great grab.
I mean overhead.
Great grab. He still finds himself in the corner though, and this is where the danger is. Great down two.
Ooh, great up. See there? Down two.
Unfortunately, again quite scrappy. Arms are heated. This is dangerous. Okay.
Super dangerous for with the
Oh,
rebel
great.
here.
Absolutely
Oh,
great.
fantastic parry there. Damn,
Great
I don't see that
awareness
parry
there
too
from
much.
Jaywood Audio, and Word the Rebel now around a piece. Still has access to his fatal blow. Jim Chori doesn't. Are we going to see
It's true.
Jim Chori?
Word the rebel can definitely play this. He's gonna need to be patient. He's gonna need to mix things up.
Tries a
He's gonna
parry
need to
again.
apply pressure to Jax and make sure that Jax doesn't get a chance to establish his shenanigans.
Oh, that's the crushing
Ooh.
blow.
Nasty stuff there. Only 140 damage for that crushing blow. That can't be right.
Now the crushing blow is not actually the best. Jaywood Audio, you are this close. One hit.
Ooh,
One hit is going to do
Jaywood.
it. And he has done it. Jaywood Audio.
There we go.
Word the Rebel finally find himself on the score sheet. He's got one. So he now suddenly, after struggling to get this first game under
Need
his
your
belt,
jump, boys.
is now level on points with Clarence Zenzo with an
Saying,
opportunity.
bang. I'm in. Bang, I'm into this Koth. Guys, don't count me out. I'm Word the Rebel.
Well, we did see on Thursday night as well, Mr. Joves, Word the Rebel took a couple of games. In fact, he went down by 4 games to 0 against Dizzle. And after 4 games, he eventually worked himself back to 4 games apiece. So maybe
Yeah.
it just takes a little bit of time to get used to the environment, the Koth. Kels, Klassen, welcome.
Sure, I'm laughing at Kevin. Guess you could call him a jumping jacks.
Okay, so
I
Word
like it, I like
the
it.
Rebel has now gone back to Jackie.
Okay, yeah. Jeez, you need to follow it up in special cancel. I'm guessing that's in relation to that Joker.
That man was jumping
crushing
like
below.
he had masala in his bum crack, says Don.
Ish. The hot shit, eh? Ah, no, we like it hot. It's the only way to go.
Okay, so we've got the next gen Jackie. Immediately, Lino saying, you know what? Take my hammer. Is it safe to say he's now hammering
Sting.
Jackie? Is that anyway?
I don't blame him. I think a lot of characters would like to get in a good hammer there. But anyway, he's doing that.
Okay, plus frames. Oh. Lino
Great
saying, well,
there.
Word. I've been
It's
out of this
interesting,
long enough now. I've been stuck on 3 for a while. I need to get closer to Jim Chori now, so I'm going to try to put in the work here.
Yeah, it's interesting that Word the Rebel has switched to Jackie against Blyono instead of staying with Joker. Maybe he thinks against Shao Kahn, Jackie will fare much better. What do you think, Seawolf? Do you think that's a good strategy? Or
Listen, Jackie's a great character, irrespective of variation, so she's always going to give whoever she's playing against a little bit of difficulty, but you know, when you took a game with Joker and you got a bit of momentum, you know, why change a winning formula? You won with Joker,
no, that's true.
maybe just see how it goes.
Yeah.
But you know, it's only round 2 now.
That's true. Ooh,
Finishes off with the grab this time, off the forward 3-4 string. Okay, 180 damage, not too bad, but Shao Kahn
Ooh.
with that range.
Word the Rebel. You can't be throwing out those projectiles swimmer net. You gotta be
That's 351 damage, 355.
really
And Lino
mindful
says, you know what, enough
of that.
of that. Take your Jackie back to where she comes from. But he now finds himself in 4 games. So he's 2 away from Jim Chori. He's now leading Trash by 1. Clarence Zenzo and Jaywood Audio still stuck on 1 game. But,
Alright.
you know what? Because Jim Chori has been knocked off his throne, gives everybody else a chance to just catch up. So, this
Sanazuki
might be-
saying, nice Shao. Sanazuki being a Shao Kahn player, so I think he's happy to see Shao Kahn on top. Shao Kahn is there, and he's saying, hammer time.
well, here we're going to see
So-
Liu Kang again by Clarence Zenzo. And I think this is the right thing the right approach here by Clarence Zenzo. I think he's agreed that between those two characters that he does play, his Liu Kang is a bit stronger. He's only got 1 point, so he needs to get himself closer to, at least to where Trash Dash and Blino are.
Yeah.
And I think the best chance of him getting there is to actually take Liu Kang rather than experimenting, I think, at this stage with Kung Lao.
Yes. No, I agree 100%.
I'm happy indeed, says Sanazuki, for seeing the Shao Kahn. The closest Shao Kahn to video games, yo.
Round 1.
Just saying.
Yeah, that
Hashtag.
Shao Kahn is scary. Cool, so we got Clarence. Hopefully he can get in a victory here. Otherwise, Leon gonna establish more Khan dominance and show why he is rightfully the one and only true Khan.
But again, Mortal Kombat 2 final boss battle. Liu Kang versus Shao Kahn. Liu Kang won the last time, if I'm not mistaken, and that's how Clarence got his name on the score sheet. So there might be a little bit of revenge coming here by Shao Kahn.
True.
Not looking too good so far, at least in this first round here. Clarence with a very good life lead. Even better right now, and closes out with
Cool.
zoning.
There we go. Leon's gonna have to try think of a strategy against this Kang. Okay. Uses projectiles, gets knocked down, uses that to close in on his opponent.
Oh, great crushing blow, dragon kick, amplify, 346 damage, short up.
He's a
Shao
chosen
Kahn
one
in
damage.
the corner.
Yeah, great short block there, just keeping on guessing.
Almost a desperate wake up there by Blino, just to try and get himself out of the corner, running
Yeah,
forward with
really
the
just
forward
saying, leave me the hell alone. Let me get in some hammer hits. But this chosen one is not giving him a chance, and he just made a fantastic read on Blion's role. And yeah, of course in this game, Mk11 with that mechanic, if you grab someone while they're rolling, then they're boost.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Guys, just so by the way, Mortal Kombat has an 18 restriction, so if your kids are watching, please tell them Mr. Jizz is online. They should rather go and watch Barbie the Dinosaur.
Sorry guys, I do have a hangover. My
Guys.
brain is not thinking too much.
J-Word
Yeah.
Audio on 1, Word the Rebel on 1. Clarence Zenzo now finds himself 2 matches on the board. Trash Dash on 3, Blino on 4, and Jim Chori in the lead right now with 6. Trash Dash has said, you know what, enough of Night.
Here we go, here's
I'm
Spawn.
now taking the Spawn pick.
Yeah,
see
I
if
saw
I've
in
got
his
a better
combat card, he's got there written nice and big Spawn, and we had not seen Spawn yet, so I was wondering when were we going to see this Spawn. And in this PC community, I know we've got some good spawns, great spawns,
We do indeed.
Chris Nevermore's Spawn. I know you also play a bit of Spawn, or you used to, Charlie?
I tried him out when
haven't
he came
seen him
out.
play him for a while.
Okay. He's not one of my favorites, but he's a good character.
But he has the big damage output. It's all about that damage. And he looks
Unsafe
very
stuff
cool.
there by Crash Dash, but it pays off this time. 1, 2, 3, bicycle kick amplify, 207, and corner position for Liu Kang. Oh, great interrupt there, crushing blow, 298, and this Spawn does hit like a truck here,
My
Mr.
goodness.
Jones.
That was nasty. Oh, great
Oh, mashing
up there
down
by
one.
Spawn.
That was convincing. That was extremely convincing there by
Round
Crash Dash.
fight.
Said, you know what, I've brought my Nightwolf out. He's done a fair bit of work. Got me my first 3 games. But cool, this damage from
That
Spawn
was
is
punished
ugly.
there by Spawn.
Ugly damage. 355 of 1 bar. I mean, gosh.
Oh, Donovan kinda Samasala built like Donovan, I think you need like a food show or something, man. Like we're always talking about food, making everybody hungry. But yeah, that would be lovely.
Kevin Johnson, thanks for the comment. And we're still going to take the Koth through to PS4 as well, guys. So, for those of you in PS4, I see my homeboy Will Botness. What is a Botness?
Yo!
The Botman himself
Very
in chat right
famous
now. Great patience.
Aaron
great
Black
play
player
from Clarence
on the
there.
PS4 community. William Barnes. Mashing is key. Will, don't put stuff into these guys' heads. Guys, that's not the way. This is not the way.
You know what? If it's an effective way to finish
Actually,
your
I'll
round
let you
off,
know it.
why not? Why not?
Yeah. Say that shit to Combat League, please.
Oh, great down two. Great down two. Is this going to be a crashing blow? Now he goes backwards. Oh.
Okay, putting Kang in the corner. Here we go. Confirms smart to use the breakaway by Liu Kang. Guys, if someone is zoning you and you've got that stage interactable which you can freeze someone, it's a good strategy to throw that at them.
And I think that's Trash Dash's game. Great spawn play and a brutality just
Oh.
to rub it in. Trash Dash now finds himself on 4 games, so he's level on point with Blino. And I think Jim Chori will probably be up next. And Jim
Sending
Chori, if he's
Chosen.
not too careful, is going to see Trash Dash and people like him get closer and closer to his mark of 6 right now. That whiff punish says Sanazuki, nice says Ngoni, KFC extraordinaire himself.
Yeah, the man with the KFC sponsors. One and only Ngoni.
Okay, so we've got Trash Dash in 4, Blino in 4.
Who's leading? Asks Travis McCone.
Jim Chori is
That's
still in the
none,
lead.
it's Jim
Jim
Chori.
Chori has 6.
Jimbo. And Jim is back against Trash Tash. So,
Again with his
will
jacks.
Trash Tash's spawn
The spawn
be
is
able to
looking
deal
a
with
bit
this
nasty, I must be
menacing
honest
pack?
with you. The
It is,
spawn
it is.
looking like he's going to be putting in a little bit of work here, and unless Jim Chori has come prepared, he might be in for a couple of surprises here, because this spawn is looking kind of nasty.
Yeah. Al Simmons' spawn in the hands of a good player is really scary. Very, very scary. Big boy damage from that character, guys. Characters like him, Barack Obama.
And don't forget Noob Cybot. Don't forget
Noob Cybot. Yo, that's one character I actually have not played.
And
in
he's
this
so much
game.
fun.
I've not
You know
played
what?
any
So
Noob.
much fun. We see a crushing blow coming out
maybe-
again there, Mr. Jibs. That
Ooh, yeah.
crushing blow has done so much work for Jim Chori tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately he did not manage to convert off of it, but he does get that crushing blow, and just like that,
Sheesh.
almost flawless.
So much
puts
for
Trash
hyping up the
Dash.
spawn here. Jim Chori just said, you know guys, shut up now. Jim is back in the house. Jimbo himself.
Yeah. I miss smoke.
Oh,
Sayil, I also miss smoke. Who knows? Maybe
nice
we will
to
get him
see you in
soon.
chat. Okay, Trash Dash. He was able to convert or to finish off that combo, even though there was a side switch involved there. So
Yeah,
great awareness there from Trash Dash.
projectiles. Now that Tash has got the life lead
And this is a great
and
strategy.
further
for-
dominance. Be
Wants
like,
to
what are you
jump
gonna do,
in-
Jeff?
Wants to jump in into the fatal
Oh.
blow. Jim for president. Is this Jim Carrey's connection?
This is Jim Carrey's connection. Who knows?
Oh, great spacing there. And this could be anyone's game. And it is Jim Chori saying, you know what, I'm back. Jim Chori now moves to 7 games, guys. So Jim Chori now 5 games away from taking the Scott. Trash Dash and Blino stuck on 4. Clarence Renzo on 2 games. Word the Rebel still stuck on 1. And I think Word the Rebel, if I'm not mistaken, is up next.
Yeah, Jim looking very strong. Where the Rebels really gonna have to bring some fierce competition and try get some points back in this Koth. It's not over for him. If Word the Rebel manages to take out Jim, then he will be at the top of the Koth. And once you're at the top, you just need to make sure that you remain king, and he can quickly close out the distance in points between himself and Jim. So let's see. Word the Rebel.
Okay, so I'm
Picking
gonna
Fatal Khan.
scratch Matt Flyer's, Art Flyer's name off the Koth, because I don't think after playing the Koth for almost an hour now that he's not joined us. So it's a 5-man Koth, guys. Mr. Jibs and myself are in the Koth, but we both AFK. Just witnessing firsthand what's happening right in front of you. And yeah, it's between 5 of these guys, with Jim Chori now taking 7 games.
Round 1.
Trash Stash and Blino and 4, Clarence Zenzo and 2, and the guy on screen right now, J-Word Audio, Word the Rebel, only stuck with 1. Great grab tech.
Lord Aries saying, "This is Jim's World." That sounds like a movie.
That's a crushing blow there, 270 damage.
I think it's Wayne's World. Yeah, Wayne's World is a movie. Ball Barton saying, "Earth, Wind, Jim." Yeah. That's quite a nostalgic game.
Let me join the cosplay from the USA and crash the lobby, says Kevin.
Get out of here, Kevin.
Be my guest.
No, man.
Okay.
Kevin, no.
Great play.
Did they nerf Jack's Oki after Fatal Blow? I don't think so. Because Jax's wake up stuff is very strong, especially that.
Well, let's see now. I mean, the
that
Fatal Blow
up
is
as
landed.
well.
I think he's going to take a couple of steps in. No.
Oh! I thought she did not convert. Oh, this is close. This is. Ish. What's gonna happen?
Say word is
Oh!
done it.
Nice! Koto! I'm gonna show some favoritism here, I don't care. I like Korokan, especially Totemic. So, well done.
Great
You were the rebel
spacing
there.
Down to unblockable. Amplified
Oh.
156. Jim's World is looking like it's under a little bit of pressure right now because looks like Totemic and Total Khan putting in a little bit of work here. Gets Jim
There we go,
into
nice
the corner.
confirm into Kitty.
Beautiful jump punch. Oh, great scout there of the grab attempt. Unfortunately unable to convert.
Oh,
Drops that combo.
drops it.
Oh, and again, Mr. Jones. I'm so tired of that down to go back.
No, oh no! No!
Oh, mashing
Earth
down
and
to
Jim.
as
And the
our
fatal blow.
good friend and homie Will Botner said, mashing is key. And Jim found that out for himself. He mashed it down two. The down two landed. He's now taking that round.
Final round.
This is probably the most important round in the Koth for J-Word Audio right now.
Very, very much so. Jay Ward, this is your moment, brother. You got to.
Ooh,
Okay, that's
mashed it
safe.
Down two. Wake up, unblockable.
Oh, great, great stuff there, but you need to convert.
Okay, keep it there. Keep it there.
Okay, bringing out some sun, great stuff.
Good amount of damage there. 276.
Yeah, really good. Oh, fantastic conversion. This is how Totemic needs to be played, ladies and gentlemen.
Grab Clipsy. That's a crushing blow.
Ooh, there we go. Ah,
Oh,
oh,
I think that's gonna do
oh.
it. Mr. Jibs, I
No.
think that is
There we
done
go.
it. I think J-Word Audio, Word the Rebel has said,
there
you know
we
what,
go.
enough is enough.
I think
Thank
he
you for
was.
coming, Jim, but this is not Jim's world. This is the world of the kitty cat.
This is the Rebels' world.
And a nice foot to the face. Just
Done like a true rebel. Throwing out some sun.
Wins.
well, that was nice to see.
Bringing
you
the
know.
heat. That was nice. That was fantastic. Showing that it's not going to be a one-sided affair. And, yeah, which it's not. Really good show from our combatants.
Really hurts me to see no one flawless blocking Jax, says and Gorning. I don't remember you flawless blocking Jax either. But anyway, that's just
Ooh.
that's just some salt rubbed in there. Gorny with the wise words.
The wolf is biting. No.
It's so much better when you're not playing, huh?
Outworld OG.
yeah, I see.
Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, Donovan saying GG's. I agree, Don. Some good games going here.
Well, we've got the
We've
battle of the Khans right now. It's Word the Rebel going up against Blind. No, Kotal Khan versus Shao Kahn. The
I
rule
love
of
this match.
Outworld versus the Imposter. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, some call him an imposter. You know, I was quite enjoying the fresh gone. Pity yet to go all disabled on us, but
Round 1.
yeah,
Fight.
Okay, let's
Koso
see.
has been getting his ass kicked in story mode.
No, but he's using the Soul Chamber. You know, Jade is obviously wanting him to recover because she's got some plans.
That's
for him.
true. Yeah, she's got some magic hands. I'm sure of it.
Did you see the outro of Jade where she decides to lick her pole? I'm serious. Have you ever seen that yet? She decides,
Yeah,
you know what, she went
Netherrealm
around and
Studios
she
knew
whipped the pole.
exactly what they were doing with that.
I know for sure.
And
for
yeah,
sure.
they know what sells, man. And I'm I'm appreciative for it.
Yeah, it's almost a pity we're getting Justice 3 after this because it's a more friendly game. Great play from Jaywood Audio, and you know what? That's going
Fortunately,
to
that
take that
hammer
round.
right
Jaywood
there
Audio
isn't.
might have found himself now. He's feeling himself a bit.
I think
Taking
so.
that round quite comfortably against Blino. And
For some reason, Shao Kahn thought his current hammer wasn't good enough and tried to pick up that other hammer. But Shao, man, you just gotta make do with your current hammer. Okay, getting a throw there. Oh,
jump there.
confirmed into the kitty there. Still doesn't confirm. Maybe he was expecting a breakaway, but he's not keeping an eye on the meter. Oh, whiffs the.
Didn't seem to do any, didn't have any range. The hitbox there was
Yeah.
a bit messed up there, I think.
Maybe Kota's down to. It's not one of the stronger ones.
Well, that's so much better from Word the Rebel right now because he suddenly finds himself on a 2-win streak.
I think somehow Word.
Say again?
I think somehow Word the rebel. Let me call him the rebel. May have heard us saying that he needs to maintain his kingship in this Koth, which he's doing. So he's closing these points.
And you know, just before the match ended, Dominic J5000 in chat coming up with some wise words saying, you know what, the Khan is going to win.
The Khan is gonna win.
You were absolutely right, Dominic J.
Which Khan though? Which Khan?
5,000 points for you.
Chosen dude.
Okay, so Word the Rebel
On the Khans.
now finds himself with 3 wins. Clarence Renzo on 2. So here's an opportunity for Clarence Renzo to at least draw level now and not find himself at the bottom of the Scott in terms of score. Trash Tash and Blino on 4 points each. Jim Chori on 7. And then just from our point of view, it looks like, I mean, this Koth actually, in terms of how it's unfolding, it's exactly what I wanted to see tonight. You know,
Brian
it's
looks saying,
not one-sided.
Yes.
He needs to lose before he starts winning. It's his way. Oh,
yeah,
that's what we saw on Thursday night, isn't it, Brian?
yeah. Brian's saying that. Well, Brian, who is Bleon, as Ngoni would say, get good.
It's good. Okay, so that kitty wasn't immune to projectiles. No crushing blow there. Great play from Hotflyer.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, Flyer just came online.
I see that.
Should we get him in?
If I think,
Mix things up.
I'm not too sure. You know, the content actually been quite stable right now. And I'm
That's
just
true.
worried that if he does come in, you know, especially at this late hour, he's already at a bit of a disadvantage. So
That's true.
let's just leave it until we hear something from him to suggest that he maybe wants to play. And we can see
Okay.
how it goes.
Well, Martfly, if you are watching the stream, let us know. If not, then there will be no Scorpion action tonight.
Okay, so Word the Rebel, well, unfortunately, Unblockable gets interrupted by a wake-up fatal blow. Liu Kang says, you know what, I've got access to one of the most effective mids in the game.
Alright, this is gonna kill.
No, it's not going to kill, but a fair amount of damage and finishes off with a forward grab.
And there we go, goes to the grab. Yeah, that was wise for Clarence there.
Round 2.
And yeah, takes the round.
Okay, so Clarence now doesn't have access to that fatal blow, but he does have access to a very much a Hail Mary Dragon Kick. Safe stuff there coming from Word the Rebel. And I think Word might just be a little bit disheartened after losing that first round, because I think before the fatal blow connected, everything about that round said he was going to win. Great wake up. No version though, unfortunately. Is he feeling the
How's it,
pressure?
Cliff Manuel? I think
he
he is.
I think he's feeling the pressure, and I think it's because of the fact that he went down in the previous round. Great work punish there. And Clarence Enzo says, you know what, thank you so much, Word the Rebel. But I'm now going to get back into this. I now find myself on 3 points. So Clarence and Jaywood Audio are now level on 3 points each. And up comes Trash Tash to see if he can knock Clarence Enzo straight off the throne right now.
Cliffmania saying, am I watching Mk11 or Call of Duty? Maybe in response to all of the projectiles. Well, no, Cliff, this is Mk11. We don't have the space for the hard drive space for Call of Duty. The
I
game's
actually
too much.
saw something else. It's called Call of Booty, but I'm not going to say where I saw that. Let's just go back to
okay, alright.
666 can't win no matter what. That's quite an old comment there, so yeah, I'm just trying to kind of just bullshit my way around what I just said now, guys, so just bear with me. Trash Dash on screen right now with his spawn pick going up.
Who's gonna be bringing the booty tonight?
Okay, so 3 against 4. Clarence Renzo 3, Trash Dash 4. This is going to be quite interesting here because it gives Trash Dash the opportunity to get in onto 5, but it also gives Clarence Renzo the chance to draw level with Trash Dash and Blino. Blino
So
has
this
been
is a
stuck
very
on 4 for
be a
quite some
very-
time now. Jim Chori, I think, is up next.
Round one.
So I
Yeah,
wonder what Jim Chori is thinking about because he disposed of the spawn fairly quickly in the previous match. Okay, great spacing there from spawn, Trash Dash, and
Ooh,
the
escape
forward grab
failed.
as well.
That's dangerous. It means crushing blows in the cards for spawn. So Clarence is gonna have to be very careful about that, but gets crushing blow of his own. Great 346 damage combo. Yeah, Liu Kang just poops out damage when he wants to. It's really gross.
No amplify there, Mr. Jibs, and that was an opportunity to get some serious damage there because
Choo choo.
Clarence Renzo didn't have any meter to break away at that point at least. Okay, so let's see if
Okay,
we
some
can
burning
find
here.
out.
The call of MK.
I think that's gonna do it. No!
Ooh.
So lucky there is Trash Dash, but manages to grab Liu Kang out of his fatal blow frames. And yeah,
Round two.
find himself taking a 1 round nothing lead here.
Is that a plus on block?
No, I don't think so. In fact, I think it might even be punishable.
Okay.
355 damage dealt out there by Spawn. The backward throw, 140 to add on to that. That's half the life of those 2 moves. The sequence, the combo sequence, and the grab, 50%. Thank you very much. And thank you for coming, Liu Kang, but that's... Oh, whoa. Living to fight another day? No, it's not.
And
Trash
there we
Dash
go.
now
Trash
finds
Dash
himself
now
on 5.
halfway to
No,
victory.
He's on 5. He's on 5. Jim
Yeah,
Chori
so
on
that's,
7.
oh yeah, sorry, it's best out of 12. Don't know why I keep on thinking
Close
10.
to 12.
Yeah.
So
My
I
bad.
think the big issue here, Mr. Jivs, especially pertaining to J-Word Audio and Clarence Renzo, is at the moment they managed to get the win on the board, the very next match they unfortunately fell. So none of them have actually been able to just get a little bit of momentum going and trying to get themselves closer to where Jim Chori is at. Trash Dash now on 5, and funny enough, he's now facing Jim Chori. And if you guys remember the previous match between these two guys, Jim Chori disposed of Spawn very quickly. So I wonder if Trash Dash maybe just took a little bit of mental notes in that previous game and said, you know what, whatever you did in the previous game, it's not going to work this time around because, I mean, Jax was relentless the last time these two guys.
Absolutely relentless.
Trash Dash Spawn is ransasshalzable. It's very nice to see new characters or characters that we don't see too often on screen being played here, especially by the Steam community. You know, they don't get as much of an opportunity to get the limelight as the PS4 guys do. So,
Cliffmania saying, here comes Big Bad Chori. So
Big Bad
Jim is
Chori
clearly
already,
becoming
down to about
infamous
70% life.
with his Jax. But yeah,
That's quite
that's
scary.
quite gross. That was
scary.
quick. That was fast. I literally blinked my eyes.
No, he's like
Tony's
85% gone.
Yes, like it. Damn.
Okay, so Trash Dash, if he's able to take Jim Chori out of here, though he won't take the lead, he's definitely put himself in a seriously strong position. And I honestly don't think that was the wisest move there by Jim Chori. A fatal blow that's not going to do anywhere near to death. Still has 40%. Oh, well, as I say that, thank you very much for coming, Spawn. I'm speechless here, Mr. Jeff's takeover. I don't
Yeah.
know what, yeah.
Go grab yourself a dope. Okay, Greg with punish there.
Okay, 355
Nice
again.
GT combo. Oof. Okay, some neutral jump punch. Some
That's
jacks.
time.
Shenanigans. Oh, that lag there definitely playing part.
Ooh, what an interrupt. What an interrupt.
Great interrupt there.
Cash out of the
Okay.
crushing blow there, unfortunately.
Not getting a grab.
Cashed it down
Interesting.
to-
I think maybe he was trying to re-establish neutral with that cape charge. Oh,
We're going to see
okay.
a brutality here, absolutely. Jim Chori
For
now
sure.
finds himself on
Big bad Chori.
8 points. Koshal Rampethap. Sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly. Koshal saying go Zerf, Sahil Ishmael. That's all I can say. Jim Chori obviously putting on a show here for the audience members that have come out here to support Jim Chori because as much as Spawn looked extremely strong, especially in that first round,
Yeah.
Jim Chori threw out the fatal blow, didn't do anything close to damage, but obviously that fatal blow allows Jack's arms to heat up. And one
Yeah.
forward grab, crushing blow, and boom, 40% life gone.
He just steamrolls. He absolutely steamrolls at that point. Yeah, truly very, very scary. But yeah, Jax took that brutality, lights his cigar. He's getting comfortable.
Okay, so
Oh,
here's
you ready?
a run back again of the Salt series on Thursday. Blino going up against Jim Chori. Jim Chori took that set by 5 games to 2, I think it was. But the 2 games suggest to me that Blino has what it takes to take Jim Chori off his throne. And will we see that now? Let's start.
Evening, Koshal. It's good to see some new faces here. Welcome, welcome. Please, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. We do have these exciting fights every week.
Great duck there. Punishes the unsafe move there by Shao Kahn. Okay, forward 4, forward 3, 4, and I think this can do very close to damage, to death. Not quite. Wake up, nope.
Juicy stuff from Leon. Finishes up,
It was a great
sweeps the
round
floor.
there. It was a great round by Leon. He played it
Yeah,
down
really,
almost
really,
to
really.
perfection.
That's
See what's
textbook
gonna
stuff
happen
there.
now. Oh, what
Gentlemen.
a scout.
Oh,
What a scout.
fantastic read.
Punish. Coming from Jax. No defensive meter. Great block there. Again, goes forward. Okay.
Forward grab. Keeps him in the
Really
corner.
good.
Oh.
The spacing from Lionel this time around.
Yeah, it's very good. Oh, unfortunately, he gets punished for that.
Gonna do a chunk
Okay,
of
great
damage.
confirm.
Got overly excited there and missed the second one.
Oh.
Blocks the fatal blow attempt.
This is the fatal blow. Jax, this is dangerous.
Oh, what
Oh.
a wake up!
Fantastic
What a
wake up.
Oh, man,
This is some crazy stuff here. This is some crazy stuff here.
oh,
Oh, okay.
Jack's too
One
strong.
round apiece.
Okay, so both fatal blows are still in play. Lionel must feel a little bit disheartened, but
It isn't over for Blyon. He needs to keep his head in the game. Make sure that Jax doesn't establish this pressure.
oh, what spacing yet again.
Great start there.
Oh, again,
Okay.
he'll do it again.
Second
Keep
one.
doing it.
Why not? Why not?
Absolutely.
You gonna learn?
Okay, watch for the fatal blow. Watch for the fatal blow. It's coming. It's coming. Not yet. Jump, fatal blow. Oh, great.
There we go. Yeah, Churi special.
Very special
Leon
indeed, and I think
wise up for
Lionel-
it. Some staggers.
Oh, great work from Blino there, and
Just like that.
he deserves a teabag here, and all he does is a grab. He just said, you
Finish
know
with
what,
the
I'm
boot.
relieved. But Blino now finds himself with 5, level on point with Trash Sash. Knocks Jim Churi out, and this is an opportunity for Blino to now go and establish a bit of momentum. He's got Word the Rebel coming up now, and Word the Rebel has a bit of do as well.
Definitely.
So I wonder
Guys,
what's gonna
that
happen
was-
now. Guys, let's
could be
see
a
what
comeback.
you think in chat.
Could be a comeback.
Do we think we're
Yeah,
gonna see Kotal
so-
Khan, or do we think we're gonna see Jackie? Will the guys even have time to let me know what they think in chat? Jay Word gonna go for Jackie or for Kotal Khan?
Kotal the
Kotal Khan it
Barbarian.
is. The Battle of the Khans yet again. Now,
Really great stuff here.
Mr. Jibs, just help me out.
I think Word the Rebel won the last time for this match.
Yeah, I think that's about right because he's
so-
on 3.
But yeah, Leon O, obviously being in King now, he's gonna want to keep his kingship and so that he can catch up to Jim Bob with those points. It's Jim on 8, Leon on 4, Word the Rebel on 4, Clarence on 3,
With the able on 3.
Trash Tash on 5. So
Tied up
yeah,
with Rhino, yeah.
it's kind of it's a good showing. Really, everyone has got their action in. They all hungry for this win. They all want it. But yeah, guys, even kings bleed.
Yes, the guys at
Sorry
Fight
to
Club.
yeah, the guys at Fight Club.
Yeah, I must be honest with you, those guys come up with so many different concepts and so many.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Really, what they're
absolutely
doing.
fantastic.
I love the slogans. Yeah, they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
Okay, so we've got Shao Kahn going up against Kotal Khan. You see X92 online right now.
Ooh,
Okay, this is good play here from Shao Kahn, mixing it up.
Shao Kahn gets a nice laugh in there. But he can't be laughing yet because he's not in the life lead. And like that, Kotal takes round 1.
Fight.
Okay, so let's see what's happening here right now.
Okay, unfortunately he did not amplify there, so he got hit by the kitty, got hit with the spear. Shao Kahn going hunting. Just like, yeah. Nice unblockable there. Leon not ready for it.
Party Partner saying in chat there, yo, can you join? Unfortunately not tonight, Party Partner. Your time in terms of qualification to the next Steam Invitational will come.
Yo, what department? What's up, buddy?
But thank you
Yeah,
so much
this,
for dropping by and showing your support. We really appreciate it, as always.
Yeah,
And obviously
thanks,
just
thanks,
appreciate
thanks.
everything you're doing for the FGC African community in general. So keep up
Yeah,
the
guys.
work, Art Department.
Otapon also has a YouTube channel. Be sure to tune into it. Great content. He's got some combo guides. He's known for his katana. So all those that are a fan of the Dinians, make sure to tune in there.
Okay, so
Final round. Fight.
Lino fighting back here in the second round.
Yeah,
Mr. Jim
Shao
Stock
Kahn
going
saying
down the
weak,
first one.
pathetic fool to Kotal. So yeah, Shao Kahn bringing consult.
Pathetic, who's going to end up being pathetic once this match is finished.
Oh, bringing some
Unblockable.
totems. Yeah, some strategies. We like it.
Oh, great damage there, and regains his health. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
He regains his health now, and it's actually the
and
first
also
time
like I think putting out totems, putting out sun, like just from an opponent's point of view, knowing that there's stuff on the battlefield that kind of draws your eye, it's something to think about. It kind of adds pressure, I think, subconsciously to one's opponent, I believe. So yeah, great stuff here from Word the Rebel.
So Word's on 4 right now with that win.
It says he's on 6 on my side.
No, the Koth
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
gets confused so every now and then. I'm keeping tally here. As the guys win, I'm just knocking
Yeah,
it
nice.
off. So Word is on 4. The first
No, are you sure he's not on 5?
100%. He's on 4
Okay.
right now.
Okay, mine is saying 5.
Liu
5
Kang.
wins, 5 losses.
Total Khan.
It
To
could
Word the
also
Rebel.
be now. I think what happened there, Mr. Jervis, is when Lino disconnected. The Koth gave
Yeah.
the win to Word.
2
But
Word.
I didn't
Okay.
count that as a win because
Yes. I think the Rebel did ask in the group if that was going to be counted, and yeah, that's not going to be counted.
yeah,
J Word.
So Jay Word's
So
on 4.
you are on 4.
He's on 4. Jim Chori on 8. Trash Dash and Blino on 5. And Clarence Renzo, who we're seeing on screen right now, is on 3. So he's got a chance to catch up with Jay Word Audio if he wins this match. Jay Word rather has an opportunity to level up with Blino and with Trash Dash if he ends up getting the victory here. So this Koth is really shaping up to be everything we expected it to be, Mr. Jirt, and I suppose there was a reason why I put these guys together.
Yeah, it's a great showing. Really good combatants are really bringing up the ult tonight. It's
Crashing
great.
blow there, 250 damage.
Up there. Straight to the organs.
From Jay Word, but he manages to get the 189 damage with the unblockable. That's going to finish the round off.
This coat's all looking menacing. Definitely. It's that big ass sword
Yeah,
on his back.
obviously didn't
Very
look like
anime
he was
style.
overly prepared for this round because, I mean, Jay Word Audio, I keep calling him Jay Word Audio, the Rebel himself. Word the Rebel. He came out swinging in that round, and I mean, in double quick time,
Yeah.
Gang was done. Just misses that armor breaker there. That does a serious amount of damage if he manages to break.
Yeah, that's scary, hey? I think it's like 400. It's always over 400, yeah.
Easily.
Okay, great blocks there. Throwing in
Great
some
jump
stun.
in, great jump in. Versus the grab attempt. That surely
Okay,
is an input
unfortunately-
error, but manages to get the
Yeah.
fatal blow here.
Must have been an input error.
So it's
Throw
worked
and
out in
kill.
his favor.
So it's gonna put pressure. You can bring out some dragons. Saying he is the dragon. Watch out. You'll get burnt. Which is what he's trying to do, but great amplify there on the kitty. As you know, that gives projectile immunity. Amplifying the kitty.
So great
Yeah.
composure shown
Between
there by
more.
Clarence Zenzer to close out that second round there, because you know it was one solid hit away from going either way, and Clarence Zenzer manages to block that final attempt by Jay Word Audio.
Ooh.
Finishes it off with a grab, and now the unsafe stuff coming out there by Word the Rebel. Unfortunately,
Clarence is unaware that he can punish that air kitty pounce jump. More is not plus.
so this is a good strategy here from Clarence Zenzer, or rather from Jay Word Audio, just trying to.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to do some damage. Oh, this is going to be big. This is going to be massive. 447, unblockable. No access to a fatal blow, and Jay Word Audio just says, you know what? That's going to do it. Jay Word Audio was an absolutely fantastic shot. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. And I
Great
think he
stuff
just
there
left
by
control there.
Rebel.
He's just saying, wow, I did it. He now gets himself onto 5 points. Clarence Zenzo must be thinking to himself, what do I need to do to get myself beyond this 3 wins that I have so far? Because I think the start of that third round, Mr. Jones, was all in favor of Clarence.
Definitely,
And the
definitely.
game changer happened when he was able to break Liu Kang's armor, get the amplify, crushing blow, 447 damage, and then it was just one-way traffic.
Guys, the rebel is the king.
So Jay
Will
Word
he
Audio,
to
Word the Rebel now on 5 points. Trash Dash on 5 as well,
Aztec,
as is Blino.
Fire and Brimstone.
So somebody's going to be left behind.
will he stay on the king in his kingship, or is he just keeping the seat warm for Trash Dash to take over? Let's see what happens.
Well, we got charging Hull Spawn. This is the one variation by Spawn being shown here by Trash Dash. And it's been fairly impressive until he's come up against Jim Chori, and on both occasions, Jim Chori just seems to steamroll his way over Spawn.
He's Tash's nemesis for the evening is Jim Bob. So
Well, don't be surprised if we might see a future
some
stream,
features.
some sort. I don't want to say Salt series,
Yeah, just some stream.
but
I
some
think
stream between those two.
most diff. Okay.
Okay.
Koto Khan
Yeah, I'm not
establishing.
sure.
Looks like Tash isn't doing fire controller for a
There
second.
you go.
No,
He's
he's
definitely
here.
doing something.
He's alive, but not for long.
He's Andy O'Tam controlling Word the Rebels Koth here? Because suddenly it just
Yeah, this
seems
is
like
looking really reminiscent of Mr. Maker Smile's brilliant Kotal Khan gameplay. Mr. Maker Smile being Andy O'Tam, who has also got a YouTube channel.
absolutely.
So all those Kotal fans, be sure to check it out. Guys, we've got Chris Nevermore Porter in the house. What's up, Chris? True OG. And I'm sure Chris is probably happy also seeing Kotal on screen, because I know.
Oh, it's a crushing
Chris,
blow.
I'm playing
That's the
Chris.
crushing blow with the
He was
launch.
playing Totemic Kotal.
Chris plays so many characters, Mr.
Chris, are you still playing Kotal? Or have you canned him? Let us know down below.
Okay, J-Word, Audio, Word the Rebel. One run up. Trying to get that sunbeam out. Oh. No. Incorrect punish, unfortunately there. Is he going to get the sunbeam out? Is that going to kill? Yes, it does.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn, okay.
Well, that was unexpected. I didn't expect that to kill, to be quite honest with you.
Nice one here. Nice one here. Okay, so
J-Wood Audio now suddenly on 6 games, Mr. Jivs. So
this is
he's
impressive. This is very impressive from J-Wood.
yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic
I
actually.
think now that he's got this, he's got the momentum in his favor, showing the dominance. And it seems like once, as we saw in the Salt series, once the Rebel gets momentum, this guy looks kinda unstoppable. So who's gonna be the one to try stop him?
Well,
Will it be
Jim
Jim
Chori's up
Chori?
next. Jim Chori's up next.
Lion.
Coal the Barbarian.
Yeah, Jim looking very strong this evening, so
One-man army.
let's see what happens. It's gonna be a goodie for sure.
Okay, so it's 6 Word the Rebel, 8 Jim Chori. Jim Chori 4 wins away from taking this. But if it does go Word the Rebel's way, Mr. Jiv, suddenly we've got ourselves a Koth.
Awesome stuff, Chris. Yeah, I mean, Kotal, especially with the buffs he received, he's definitely a very strong player. I mean, he went from super low tier to, I don't know where he's up in the tier list,
Yeah,
but
he's probably mid-tier right now.
yeah, he's a solid mid tier. So, and in the right hands, like
Ooh.
what we've with Aquaman, he's deadly.
Well, what we're seeing right now is that the right hands could be in the form of Word the Rebel right now, because suddenly
Yeah.
he's just converting
Ooh,
everything.
great.
Everything he's
I'm
trying to
confident
do
there.
seems to be working just absolutely perfectly.
Great stuff. Burning Jacks,
Oh,
saying, "Here's some sun. Praise the sun." Okay,
patient
great block
is
here.
Mr. Word the Rebel, and 1 round.
Round 2. Fight.
Yes.
You're almost speechless, Mr. Jibs. I'm not sure you can actually believe what you're seeing here.
It could also be the bubblers.
I don't
But
think
yes,
so, because I'm
that
feeling
is
the
the-
same, and I haven't had a drink in quite some time. So, Lee, Gavin,
No,
Williams,
you're
welcome.
100% right. I'm super speechless. It's a really great show from these guys. I'm mad impressed. Honestly, these guys are just leveling up at such a pace.
Well, I think that's exactly what the purposes of all these streams are.
Yeah.
Not just for people to enjoy themselves. Yes, number one, obviously, enjoy yourself. But surely, you know, if you get your ass handed to you, you want to kind of say, you know what do I need to do to prevent that from happening? And I think over the past month, 6 weeks or so, that's exactly what we've seen some of these guys undergo.
Sure,
I mean,
definitely.
crashing blow 270,
Oh,
and
great
Jax
stuff,
is
yeah.
going to be in some serious
Ooh,
trouble.
guys, brings
Oh,
out the
that's it.
sun.
That's it.
Here we go. Get
Okay.
burned.
J Word the Rebel is now on 7.
Guys,
7 to J Word Audio, 8 to Jim Chori, 5 to Trash Tash and to Blino, and 3 to Clarence Renzo. Clarence Renzo will be coming up in about 2 games time. We first got Blino. Blino's ping is so low. I've got 16 millisecond ping with Blino right now. It's like he's in the garage.
how much? 16?
16, 1-6.
Yeah, I've got 15 with him. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic.
Oof.
So I think after the initial lag,
I think
it's been sorted out.
you sure he's not in your living room there, Charlie?
Definitely not in the living room. Donovan. Oof, master play. Chris Nevermore been a fan of Kotal Khan since MKX days. Marcus Botha, shoo.
What's up? Hoe gaan het,
Okay,
Marcus?
we've got the Battle of the Khans. Where's
Yeah.
Dominic J5000 here? I can tell you, Khan is going to win.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what's... Okay. What we have right now on screen.
Okay. Ooh, gets the kitty out the air with his spear, going hunting. Okay, finishes the string.
Fortunately for Shao Kahn, no conversion off that combo into there.
Yeah.
I don't think the mechanics of the game actually allow you to do that. But a decent chunk of damage here, just over 200 damage coming through, and the unblockable. Oh, the big normals coming through there from
Ooh.
Kotal Khan, and Shao Kahn stuck in the
Nice
corner
again, a
right
neutral
now.
jump, mixing it up with another string. That's the 2-2-1 string.
It's got a low in
Total.
there, doesn't it? It's got a bit of
Yeah,
a
it's
low
got
in
a
there.
low, and it's a great launcher as well. And yeah, if you don't throw that out too many times, you can catch your opponent out off guard.
I don't know
seemed to do.
what word the rebel decided to eat during the cost, because whatever he had just seems to be working perfectly. He probably had like jungle oats or something, because
Yeah,
the
no,
energy that he's
Kotal-
showing now is just absolutely
Kotal definitely had a nice break. Maybe he got to eat some jade. And he's back now.
well.
So-
That puts him level on points with Jim Chori right now, and you know, after struggling to get off the mark at the beginning of the Koth, he's now tied for first spot with Jim Chori.
This is
And
impressive.
the thing for Jim Chori right now is that I think there's still 2 games before he plays again. And Jaywood Audio is now going to be going up against Clarence Renzo, who is in desperate need of some points now. Because
That's
he's
the
stuck
thing.
at the bottom of the Koth on 3 points. Jim Chori is now level on points with Jaywood Audio, and Jaywood Audio,
Kotal Khan.
or Word the Rebel as it's better known as, if he's able to get this win over Clarence Renzo, is going to put himself in the lead in this Koth. And
That's the
after spending so much time on top, Jim Chori will probably be thinking to himself
Yeah.
that he's going to have to go into the lab. You know,
And this is
mid-Koth.
what's great about Koths, is because it's mad competitive. Because yes, one person might be showing that they're very strong, but because there's so many different players in one room, in one Koth,
Fight.
certain players seem to be faring against better than others. So
Absolutely.
yeah, you might be on top, but then you verse a person maybe like Clarence, and he takes you out,
And he suddenly has an
Um,
opportunity to put
and then
this
he's
thing
got an
together.
opportunity. So the person that was strong could then be at the bottom. And if he's at the bottom, he doesn't get enough points in time, then then it keeps things exciting.
Clarence Renzo started this round off very well. Obviously, at the bottom of the Koth right now, must have been thinking about things that he can do to get the
sure, I
win here,
think so.
because I think the way he started suggests that
Great
Maybe
stuff,
thought
bringing
about
out the stun. Always a smart move when you're in the corner.
absolutely, especially with the totemic and the bullock variation, because
Yeah.
the sun is directly on you.
I must say the fact that Bullock also has like that same sun as Totemic.
It does make him a
it's
bit
quite
powerful.
scary. Yeah, like I'm like, okay, it's an interesting choice to give him that as
Decides
well.
to not, oh, great jump there.
Ooh, some great low footsies here, keeping Clarence in check.
Nope. Okay, so that was a scrappy end to that round. There was a couple of punishes
Yeah.
that were missed by both players, but
Ish.
you know, Jaywood Audio manages to
closing
take that
that.
round. Okay, no punish there, but manages to land the forward 4-3. Grab
Forward
tech.
full action, flawless block.
Great grab tech again.
2 for 2 with those ticks.
Great mix up here.
Ooh, Nice conversion there, 191.
Nice wake up.
Out the jump. Blocking here. Great defense by Renzo. Really impressive defense here.
He's in the
But
corner now though,
use
and this
projectile.
is where it could become a little bit
Put the bot
messy.
in.
Let's see. Manages to move forward for his way out of the corner. Forward grab here again. Gets himself in mid screen now. This is exactly where he wants to be.
Smart by Clarence. Oh, got some sun. I don't think it's gonna do much for Kodal now.
Oh, maybe
He's-
you're
oh,
wrong. Maybe you
Never.
are wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Damn. Okay, that was insane.
Amplifies the kitty, but manages to get the forward grab. That's
And-
Clarence Enzo, and he ties it at 1 round apiece.
Damn. Okay. I didn't expect it to kill. Grab.
Fight!
Oh, just crazy, unfortunately for with the Rebel. Gonna do some damage, or just misses that armor break rather. And I think from Clarence's perspective, he's extremely lucky that that armor break didn't connect, because as we saw in the previous match, that armor break just took some serious damage there.
Great conversion. 251 damage combo. Goes for the low.
Risky
Raise
stuff.
mix up there. Donovan, I think you might be right. Mr. Aquaman Marutiko. This is some impressive Kodokan play here. Oh,
Well,
really
Mr.
impressive.
Jones, the leader of the Koth right now is
Word
Word
the
the
Rebel.
Rebel. He's now on 9 wins. He's
Guys.
he's 3 wins away from taking this particular Koth. He's got Trash Dash coming
I
up
think
next.
his nearest competition, being Jim, is panicking at this point.
No, he has to be. He has
Yeah,
to be.
100%. Yeah.
Trash Dash is on 5. Lionel is on 5. Clarence Renzo still stuck on 3. And
Okay,
Clarence
Trash
Renzo
Catch
must-
going back to Nightwolf.
I see this, and maybe you think that Nightwolf
This
is
is
probably
again,
a better pick for Kotal Khan than what Spawn is.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what variation he chose. I think it might
Yeah,
be the Shaman
it's,
variation, which is what we've seen
oh,
all
it's-
night.
Possibly. I know which variation for Nightwolf. The damage output one is Matoka Warrior, huh?
Yeah.
Is
well,
it? Okay.
Well, Shaman does some
Well,
serious
pretty
damage
much.
as well. I
Okay.
don't play too much of Ancestral Gift, so I'm not too sure what his damage output is like, but
Fairly low.
Fight!
okay, so he's the Shaman.
Both these guys
Oh.
rocking some pelts on their corpse. Staying
Okay,
warm
so-
during the winter. So yeah,
This is the whip punish there, unblockable.
let's see.
Okay, 251 damage. Wake up.
Were the Rebel really on point with his code of conversions? It's not easy, especially online, that conversion with his forward 1-1 into does tend to miss a lot of the times online.
I think with the type of pings that these guys are playing with, a lot of what they will try to do will most likely come out, because the pings have
That
been
is true, yeah. Yeah, the ping is, after a rough start, it's been very smooth.
Well, what's
So
also
thank
going
the
quite
Elder Gods.
smooth is Word the Rebel. It's quite interesting to see what kind of streak he's on right now, because he's on a 6-win streak.
Oof.
Mr.
This
Jones.
is insane.
6-win streak is Mr. Word the Rebel.
The Rebel himself. Okay,
I
Trash
remember
Dash
somebody saying
backing
in
off a
chat, I
bit.
think it was Kevin who said in chat, that he first needs to lose, or it might have been Donovan, he first needs to lose before he wins. But he's done the losing, and suddenly we see himself closing in on a 7-win streak. And yeah, I have to just say this, Mr. Jibs, even though Trash Dash has landed a fatal blow combo, the
Yeah.
Nightwolf didn't look like the most effective pick against
Definitely not, definitely
Kotal
not.
Khan is on some serious
Oh, that is quite some juicy damage there. 444, but like that, with a Takuni pounce from the air, jumps onto his prey and says, "Listen, I'm the alpha animal in this house.
Okay, so
Get out.
This is going to be quite an interesting match coming up next year, because now, for the first time I think, in this entire Koth, Jim Chori is playing not being in the lead.
That's true.
Were the
And
Rebels now on 10 wins. 2 games
this is gonna
away.
be a very important match.
Aztec ass.
I think probably the most important one now.
The most important match. Word the Rebel versus Jim Chori.
10
So
Were the
far,
Rebel, 8
either of these guys can. They both have the potential to take this Koth. Take the score to 12. So whoever wins this is going to be at a very strong position.
Well, the nice thing about this Koth, and I think you kind of alluded to it, Mr. Jones, is that nobody's guaranteed to win.
Yeah,
You can
Yeah,
play.
that's
I
the
mean,
brilliance
you know,
of Koth.
before the streak, Jim Chori or Jayward Audio rather was nowhere to be seen in terms of the leaderboard, and suddenly opens up the round with a 250 damage crushing blow.
okay,
Oh,
Jax
it's coming
comes
out.
back.
So that's the blood totem, whatever that is.
Yeah,
So the
Blood
moment the totem
totem.
disappears, he's going to regain a bit of life. Depending
Yeah.
on how much life he keeps out, I suppose.
yeah. And unfortunately, if you do have like 3 stacks of totems and anyone lands a crushing blow, those totems just disappear straight away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which maybe is a good thing. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
For sure, and don't try to ask NetherRealm for any changes.
Yeah,
They'll
they-
you before they do anything. Listen, Jim Chori, after that crushing blow and fatal blow, finds himself very close to
Oh.
taking this round, but
He is in the corner though, and that is
Meter, and unfortunately,
they both hit health bars, and just like that, this
Where's the
Panther
Rebel?
really is hungry tonight.
okay, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. The reception, we're gonna get some feedback from the chat, hopefully. But guys, how does a Sunday night Koth seem as a regular thing on Charlie Wolf Gaming? We can obviously alternate between PC and PS4, but if you guys are into seeing these Koths happen a bit more often, let me know in the chat if it's something that you'd like to see.
Yeah, guys, please, your feedback is always much appreciated, and in the end, like, we want to try and entertain you guys as much as possible, give you some good intake MK content. So let us know in the chat. We really do look, and we will be seeing what days do you think work for some MK action. Are you happy with the Sunday format? Let us know.
Finish him.
Jayward Audio, Word the Rebel, saying, you know what, let me
gosh.
just put on this streak because someone's gonna go for a
This
dive.
guy mopping. This guy
Somebody's
mopping
going
on
for a dive. Someone's going for a dive.
I think Charlie, I think Word the Rebel wanted to make it clear to his nearest competition that this is his Koth to take.
So
This
just
is
make
his
sure that Jayward Audio is aware that he's on 11 points right now, not 12. Just in case that finish him
11, damn,
fatality.
okay, he's 1 point away.
So please just let him know that he's still one game away, one victory away rather, from taking this particular Koth. The first game that he won as a result of the
I'll
disconnect
let him know.
did not count. So he's stuck on 11 right now. He still has one more victory to attain before he can be crowned the king of this particular Koth.
So he's on, what do we call this?
He's on
King
11.
point? Match point?
He's on match
What?
point.
Match point. Sorry, my brain thought for a second. I'm sending a message to him saying you are on match point if you didn't know already.
And I think you might think that he is...
Total
Okay,
cock.
let's hope that he gets the picture. Okay, so it's going to continue,
Leon,
guys. This could
Brian.
potentially be the last
It's
game
up
of the
to
evening.
you. It is up to you. Take
Word
out
does look
Word the Rebel.
unstoppable. Lord Aris, he does look unstoppable indeed. He's on a
He's bringing
streak, as you can
forth the
see
word.
there, of 8 wins. And he just turned this entire Koth around on his head. You know, at
The
the
word
beginning,
has been
Blino
spoken.
started strong. Jim Chori came running by, took a very, very strong lead. And now, suddenly, After experimenting with the Jackie pick, realized, you know what, Kotal is the guy that's going to do the damage, going to put in all the work.
Okay, Leon coming in hot. 354 damage combo. Khan versus Khan. Whoever wins gets
Great
paid.
punish there, great punish. Unfortunately, it doesn't continue with that combo. And in return, Word the Rebel says, let me show you what
really?
the combo is supposed to look like.
Ooh, mixing it up.
Standing, waiting for
After that
block.
3-4 into unblockable.
This is
You don't see that conversion too much. Or that strategy too much. Oh, damn. Some strategies here from Word. Brilliant strategies.
he's gonna do it again, isn't he? Oh, nope, okay, it's a bit of a waste of a crushing blow.
Guys, Word the Rebel is one round
One
away
round away.
from being the king of the evening.
One round away. Is Brian
Leon
going to say,
looking
you
to
know
be kind of frozen with fear, yeah? If I'm not mistaken.
He did look like he didn't know exactly what to do there. He tried
Yeah.
forward 3-4, didn't quite work first time round. Connects the second time. Now he does have Kotal in the corner here. Unfortunately,
It
gives away his
throws him
corner
out.
position.
That's not the wisest thing to do, but jumps back, putting Kotal back into the corner. Some staggers here by Word the Rebel.
And I think
It's
that's
a nice
probably
throw.
the right choice there because he's mixing it up a little bit. The back three or the forward 3-4 rather.
Very true.
I know.
Ooh, you're in the corner now. You don't want to be in the corner.
Are you
Kotal
able
Khan.
to do something that not too many
Ooh,
people have
great
been able to
conversion.
do? Great ender as well.
Leon looking
Standing
strong,
to-
looking strong. What's gonna happen?
Okay,
Oh,
now he's one
great
crash,
scout
fatal
there.
blow away. He's a fatal blow away.
Guys,
a
guys,
fatal blow
guys!
Tap
This is
that
gonna kill.
X button, tap that X
This is
button.
gonna kill. Tap it.
Nope,
What are you doing, man?
There's no hope. This is
Tap it.
as dead can be.
Finish him.
And J-Word Audio, ladies and gentlemen, is your Koth champion for this evening. As a result of him taking the Koth,
On a
he now
10 streak.
10 win streak.
This guy went from not having a point on the score sheet to slowly establishing his dominance to sending a message to Jim Chori, taking him for a swim in the Deadpool through after a 10-win streak. Word the Rebel is the king. Excellent stuff, combatants. Great show. That was mad impressive.
Well, what J-Word Audio, Word the Rebel has basically done now, he's basically won himself a seeding in the next Steam Invitational Tournament. Coming up on Charlie Wolf Gaming, date to be confirmed. But that was absolutely
Yeah, that was
absolutely
crazy.
impressive there from J-Word Audio. And I think, you know, in fairness to him, it's been a continuation of where he left off on Thursday. He didn't take the match against Dizzle,
Yeah.
but the 4-win streak that he put on that particular night just showed that he is clearly able to not only play Mortal Kombat, but play
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat at the level required to actually compete in tournaments.
Yeah,
And that's
he
exactly
was-
what he won for himself tonight. A spot was seeding in the
Yeah.
next tournament.
He saw the opportunities, he scouted the projectiles, he used his amplified Takuni more at the right times. He managed to catch excellent conversions. Really, he always caught the great conversions. And he played really well.
Well,
And likewise to our other combatants as well. Jim Churi is really strong. And that Jax was very scary.
for sure.
So,
Trash Dash with his spawn. He brought his Nightwolf as
Night
well.
Wolf.
Looked impressive. He got 5 games on the board. And likewise did
Yeah.
Briano with
and Clarence.
the Shao Kahn. Clarence at the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
of the Koth. But you
Clarence and Leon.
know, we always know that Clarence can do what Clarence does. And
Yeah.
you know, I think the more and more these guys are going to appear on stream, the more they're going to
Certainly gonna
realize that, you
strengthen.
know, there's something up for grabs. It's not just a friendly Koth that they play against and try different characters.
Yeah,
I think all
very
of these
true.
guys wanted the win. And I think at the end of the day, J-Word just wanted it the most. And as a result for his efforts, he got it. So well done to Clarence, well done to Blino, to Trash Dash, to Jim Chori as the runner-up. But your winner, your king of the Koth tonight is none other than Word the Rebel, J-Word Audio, putting
Nice.
in the work, and it's been
The
absolutely
word
fantastic.
has been spoken.
And then just from my side, Mr. Jivs, as always, thank you very much for the
Oh,
support.
thanks for having me, brother. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It was really fun. Just, that's what it's about. Just hanging out on a Sunday evening, really getting to the community together. It's always a pleasure.
So thank you so much for joining me.
And thanks to our viewers
Yeah,
tuning in.
absolutely.
I hope you were entertained. So, yeah,
I will put my head on the block.
I
and say
think
that
they were.
for sure.
Yeah, I can bet on my money on that.
Yeah, no,
All
it's
right.
been absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much, Mr. Jivs. We'll see you next time.
Cool.
And
All right.
just keep yourself ready for the next request to be on the commentary team.
Sure thing,
Because it's
guys.
absolutely awesome. And we'll see you next time.
Cool. Cheers, guys. Peace out.
And then, guys, on that note, just thank you so much once again for joining. And we'll see you next time.